I'm Dan Doughty from Snail Games USA.
So let's start by talking about what the OBox is.
The OBox is an online box. That's what the whole definition of the product is. What it's meant to do is apply the general concept of a console product to all of the online Android available apps, which means I can stream video, I can play games, I can do anything you can do on an Android app on this device.
But what's inside of this box?
This device is powered by the Nvidia K1 chipset as a module and can be upgraded to the newest version of the Nvidia chipset, which is the X1 announced yesterday.
Can you talk a little about what the Tegra K1, to begin with, brings to the table when it comes to the types of games that can be played on OBox?
It opens up an entire new available platform, essentially, for video gamers. It now extends the Android into the high-performance end of the video gaming consoles. So now I can play a 4K 3D video game on my TV set. Is there any other box in the world that can do that? Bar none.
What are your thoughts about the just announced Tegra X1 and what that will further catapult when it comes to mobile gaming?
Well, it further demonstrates how the video game market in general is lagging technology. The technology needs this impetus from companies like Nvidia to drive the forefront forward and to provide more engaging video games and content to the user. That's what needs to happen. That's what Nvidia is enabling by putting out things like the K1 and now the X1 that was just announced yesterday.
Can you talk a little about the console gamer and how you hope to attract them to the mobile side through this device?
It's really a matter of content. You have to make content available to them. So it's not just the gamer, but the gamer is the lead player in all of this. He has higher expectations of his electronics than anybody else in the household. So you've got to be able to provide content for him on this device. The publishers need something that is able to engage the user, draw them in, and provide content to them that they can actually make a profit doing. And that's what the intention is that you've got to be able to provide the product to them in the platform so that they can do that. Right now, in today's environment, the Android is left to casual gaming. It doesn't need to be that way, and that's what Snail Games is trying to demonstrate. We're trying to change the Android gaming paradigm in the world today.
You guys have Gameloft talking about their lineup of games coming over to this device. How's it been working with publishers to get them to onboard the OBox?
At this time, every publisher that I have spoken to is actively interested in engaging in discussions about moving product over and forward on this device.
What are your thoughts about the Tegra Zone, Tegra K1 enabled games that we've already seen now coming out on mobile devices like the own Nvidia Shield?
I think it's wonderful. It's starting to demonstrate some of the capabilities that the K1 that brings to the table. It needs to be more. It needs to be more robust. But we need to build that user base and provide even more extreme examples of what can be done with this technology to help people understand that, yeah, the Xbox One is cool, but this can be way bigger than that.
I mean, for those watching, the Xbox One currently doesn't support 4K, and the OBox does.
That's correct.